Yeah, it's Blender with another banger. In this video, we're talking about VONOFF1700, the shiesty stepper, who's been garnering a buzz, and he's the latest star out of Chicago to be gaining thousands of views, and the fans beg for more music because the reality behind the lyrics has a lot of people questioning if he is really about that life. We're gonna dive into some of the lyrics and then mention a body that he's proudly claiming. Alright, let's hear some of the bars that he's talking about.
Cables with them. Well, I chased them down, I got no pros and asked for the force you going. He was right, never shut on my side. His hair was smoking a horn. We killed that nigga on camera. Put that shit back, we watching this bitch like a porn. The fuckers I'm bound to cop for.
As we can hear, VONOFF1700 is not shy to include details about his drills, as the article describes two assailants approaching a man in a car as he was gunned down in the driver's seat in the 300 block of South Circle Avenue in Chicago. He was shot in the chest and he died at the hospital, police say. No arrests have been made. Let's get back into the bars, where VONOFF1700 includes more details about this drill. You're going to notice a similarity in the lyrics, that he caught his op at the gas station. He caught him while he was trying to get a snack or chips. Take a listen.
All there trying to get gas, bounced out blasting, left a dumbass at doors. Hit his ass out in his legs, he can't even walk. It looked like he had an abortion. I'm finna get rid.
As you can see, the lyrics match the article and the crime scene. So you can see that VONOFF1700 is not capping in his raps. Let's keep listening. In this next bar, VONOFF1700 reinforces the validity of his statements by swearing on God. Take a listen.
Got a force on God, I killed that nigga, they ain't believe me. I said that shit like corp, that nigga was dead on the ground. We got us a picture, we took that bitch and poured a bitch took a pic on that GY nigga was.
We just heard VONOFF1700 put it on God that he did kill this man. I wouldn't even be saying this in any type of rap or record. We understand that VONOFF1700 is one of the most serious steppers coming out of Chicago in the most recent years. We know he has several bodies, but he's really proud of this one. Aside from describing that he caught his op at the gas station getting snacks, he also frequently mentions that he has his body on camera. So we wonder where this footage is, but let's hear some lyrics in the meantime.
I seen the shit with my eyes, but we got it on camera. We got an extra view. When Talk Gang got that shit on camera, the way he died, I told bro, never replay that. Go through that bitch, he'll go ass. What happened when they shot out my whip? His dumb ass died at the stove. Was it really worth it? There must been some good ass chip. We kicked that nigga on camera. Play that shit back. We got a good ass clip. Rolled him a glass.
So aside from the typical drill diss, VONOFF1700 mentions that they have private footage of the drill, so him and his associates recorded this incident. We wonder who has the footage. He also mentioned in the interview I was watching in Say Cheese that he loves eating chips, but we can hear that he was saying this in a sarcastic tone. Check it out.
I literally eat some chips, wake up, eat some chips, I'm good, I'm out. Bro,
y'all tried Uncle Remus before, it's alright.
I do want to give Von credit, because in this same interview, he mentions that he doesn't smoke, and he gives credit to his big brother for being a positive influence in his life. Let's take a quick listen, then we'll get back to the bars.
around and type shit.
So what's your reason for never smoking weed?
People probably gonna call me a lame and all that shit, but my big brother used to be on my ass. Like, my big brother, like I had a real big brother. Like, so he ain't let me do a lot of shit. Like, a lot of shit I did on my own. My big brother always used to be on my ass. Like, everything. I couldn't do nothing. Everything he did, I couldn't do it unless I'm sneaking and doing it. And then I sneaking and doing it, then we got separated. We've been separated like damn near for like the last 5 years. Like from 2016 on to now, we've been separated. Like,
shout out to your brother, man. That's a real mentor.
Oh, bro, yeah.
That's a real mentor. I'm scared.
We just heard VONOFF1700 describe how influential his older brother was to his upbringing as a savage, and his formation wouldn't be complete without his older brother by his side. Let's continue listening to the bars about the drill that Von did.
Beat up his ride, we left his shit on the side of the road, now they gotta come to it. Dude there's that eating chips coming out of the stove. I know you seen that shit, I was chasing him down. Bullets was hitting his body, the nigga was saying he got his low and
VONOFF1700 belongs to Toss Gang, whose biggest enemies are Sane Gang, who Antoine belonged to. VONOFF1700 has signed a deal with Sony Music, so we know that he has a window of opportunity outside of the trenches. But we also know that he has several bodies under his belt, allegedly. We know that he's one of the most serious steppers in the rap game. We're going to keep an eye on the career of VONOFF1700 to see if the feds come after him for this body that he caught on camera, or if he actually becomes one of the next Chicago legends. Many of his fans are begging for new releases, and many of the haters are in the comments, relentlessly commenting, saying that he looks like Arthur. The good thing is that here on Blender Bars, we don't endorse commenting on somebody's looks in relation to their activities on the streets. We know that Von is nobody to mess with. We know that his work is highly respected in the streets. And we also heard several examples that he's willing to take it there when it's necessary, and he will retaliate, and him and his crew will even record it and keep it on camera for later review.
On God, I killed that nigga, they ain't believe me. I said that shit like corp, that nigga was dead on the ground. We got us a picture, we took that bitch and poured up. On God, I killed that nigga, they ain't believe me. I said that shit like corp, that nigga was dead on the ground. We got us a picture, we took that bitch and poured up. On God, I killed that nigga, they ain't believe me. I said that shit like corp, that nigga was dead on the ground. We got us a picture, we took that bitch and poured up.
We understand that Chicago breeds some of the most savage rappers in history. So I made a video on another rapper from Chicago that might be quite just as savage as VONOFF1700, as he caught two of his ops as they left school, and then he caught another one when he was taking an Uber. I'll put the link down below. Alright, that's another banger from Blender Bars. Hit subscribe and leave a comment if you like the content. Stay tuned for more videos, and we're doing lives as well. Thank you for supporting. Nobody bigger than the chat. I'm out.